he wants to switch.
Right now it's just two.
If there's only gonna be a couple, I probably won't make any distinction, because it'll take more time to say it. What time is it?
I have 9:59 and 12 seconds.
So the parent could be a small turnout, so I'm.
Not 9:59.
That clock's in sync with your watch.
It is? It's pretty.
It's hard to do with a clock like that.
Is it 10 o'clock?
Okay,
Not yet.
11.
30 seconds.
Okay, I got everything on here.
Looks like it's 11 o'clock there.
I have the 11 o'clock.
It's just changed, isn't it? We ready? Everybody ready? Good morning, everyone. The Delaware County Special Session for June 15th, 2021 is now in session. For the purpose of our meeting today is for a viewing of the Radnor Township Watershed number 2015-1. And I'm Gary Merrill, President of the Board. To my right is fellow Commissioner Jeff Benton, and Commissioner Barbara Lewis is unable to be with us today. With that, I'm going to turn this over to Soil and Water, and they will give go through the viewing with us, and we'll take it from there. And then there'll be an opportunity to ask questions. But first, let me read the kind of the rules we're going to follow today. Again, welcome to the viewing. Today's viewing for the proposed improvement area is taking place at the office of the Board of County Commissioners with the use of video technology. Introductions of myself and the other board members we've already taken care of. Over the last year, we have conducted several meetings virtually without any issues and problems, so we expect it to be a very smooth meeting today. Videos and pictures will be available to gain an overview of the project limits in specific areas. No testimony or decisions are made at this viewing. Can't emphasize that enough. It's simply for the purpose of showing us things that we need to see or be helpful as we have our meeting later this month, in August 23rd, for the first hearing. Whether it's time for landowners to point out when it's time for the landowners to point out the drainage concerns in the area, we will work our way through the participants to give you that opportunity. And your connection line will be unmuted, and you will be given an opportunity then to point out whatever you think we need to know. And now I'm going to turn this over to Brett Bacon with Soil and Water. Brett.
Good morning, Commissioners. We're going to show a drone video that will begin at the downstream end of the proposed project, traveling upstream. Sarah, let me know when you're ready. Did you want to go to the?
Do you want to go to the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The pictures or the video?
Yeah, either one. Probably the pictures.
I think you need to acknowledge.
Oh, we did have a couple pictures and a video submitted from a landowner, so we can go ahead and see those now too.
Do we have a time frame for these?
These were dated, in May of 2021.
And the person providing the photos, which,
The Coopers.
I think we need to play this one, Sarah.
Is that a video?
Yeah, over on your left. Okay. Also a video.
those photos were all the May timeframe? As best you can tell?
I'm looking at there's a separate video that has a May thing. Their thumb drive was dated in May. What possibly some of the pictures could have been earlier. The video itself, that is the second video that we'll show separately from these pictures, is a May video.
Okay.
So, I did not make it, so.
Okay. Brad, anything else you want to add?
I think there was one more
Oh, we got one more?
video. Cycle through the rest of these. Sarah, there was one other.
So this one's still playing, do you want me to keep?
Do you have the other one? It wasn't in the folder. Yeah, I think we need to.
It's a different property owner here?
Same.
Same property owner. Commissioner Merrill, it looks like some of those pictures were dated February 28th of 2021. And then the others are May of 2021, May 15th.
Is that it?
I have nothing further.
You have nothing to add? Commissioner Bennett, do you have any questions?
No, we were on this once before, so.
Okay, With that, again, no testimony. The purpose, if there's anything that you want to point out that we've seen or emphasize, that's fine. Testimony, the opportunity for that will be August 23rd at the first hearing. And so with that, Sarah, I'll let you, she will unmute you. If you have no interest in speaking, that's fine. Just say no interest. And kind of go through the list. Go, Sarah.
Amelia? Amelia, did you wish to speak?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure what we're allowed to ask here and what we're not. Because I have several questions.
Well, depending on the questions, may determine whether we can handle that today. Again, the purpose of today is simply a viewing to point out the areas of concern. But I guess the questions will determine whether we can answer those today or not. Proceed. If you have a question.
Okay, my first one is I need to know why the first cost analysis didn't meet the benefits.
This is the new
Yeah.
hearing.
This is a new hearing. The petitioner made a new request, and by state law, we have to move forward in that regard. That's the reason. That's the answer. That's all I can tell you.
So you can't answer really my questions today. I have to wait till August for you to give me specifics, because I've already been told that you should be able to answer these questions.
The purpose of today's viewing is simply to view the area and make us aware of the issues that the petitioner has filed. And that's the purpose of today's meeting, is make us aware of that. Anything testimony-wise will be next in August.
Questions can be directed to Soil and Water.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Certainly, you can call Soil and Water, they can answer your questions, but that's not the purpose of our viewing today. Do you understand?
No, I'm not clear. There's a bunch of us here that are attending this meeting, a bunch of landowners, and we're not really understanding. You're just showing us that there's a problem because none of this affects any of our property, and we've all had our drainage and stuff fixed.
Ma'am, that's testimony. That's not the purpose of today's meeting.
Okay, so I guess what is the purpose then of today's meeting? Because we're not understanding what the purpose of this meeting is. Because what we're seeing was done in February after the ground had been frozen for over a month and we had a ton of snow. So a lot of that water was probably.
Ma'am, we're going to move on, and you'll have that opportunity in August. Thank you.
Commissioner Bennett, or Merrill, may I make a comment, please?
Yes.
Today's meeting is a statutory requirement required under Section 6131 of the Ohio Revised Code. The code requires the board to view the project. I understand there was a previous project requested for this watershed. This is a new petition request. Therefore, the state law requires us to go through all the steps that the statute requires.
And this is basically step one.
This is step one, correct?
I hope that helped you with the answer to your question. Let's move on.
Ben Lee?
I have no questions at this time, thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Edmonds? Or Emons?
Yeah, this is Tom Emmons. I have no questions, but I'd like to be on the record that I'm against moving forward with this project.
And you'll have that opportunity in August to express that. Thank you, sir.
Next is Lou Weber.
Ask one more time just to make sure.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Larry Traeger at 3918. I'm just curious as to if we was watching the pictures in the hearings today, why aren't we seeing pictures of today instead of pictures that was several months old and the water has already disappeared? I think we're being misled with these pictures we're taking during a below normal rainfall, and we're just now catching up.
Sir,
And a day or two after the rain, it's gone. So
Sir,
I've seen
we understand
pictures
that.
of
That's the reason I asked for the date of the photos, so we're aware of that. And obviously, any one of you could have showed photos of today if that had been your choice. But again, testimony, you'll have that opportunity in August, I promise you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Melanie Bange.
No comments or questions at your time.
Thank you.
Michael. Michael, did you wish to speak? You'll have to unmute yourself.
Troy? Maybe just have a desire to speak.
We can come back to Michael if you wish.
Yeah, let's move on.
Wes Stone.
No comments for today's meeting.
Thank you, Wes.
I have a phone number, 740-363-4466.
Repeat it one more time.
740-363-4466.
If you have a desire to speak, if you don't, we'll take your silence as you don't have a desire to speak. Thank you.
740-972-9182. One more time, 740. There you are. Did you wish to speak?
Hello.
Hello.
I have no comments on that yet.
Thank you, sir.
We'll try Michael one last time.
I'm sorry, this is Michael Shade. I have no comments at this time. I just wanted to let you know that the system dropped me and I had to get back on, so
Thank you.
Thank you, we appreciate that.
that's why I couldn't answer the first time.
No problem, no problem. Thank you for your persistence. One last time, is there anyone else who has anything to offer as far as pointing out things on the properties that we're talking about? Otherwise, testimony, and just remind everyone, August 23rd at 1:30 will be the first hearing, and that'll be your opportunity to provide testimony.
And questions can be directed to Soil and Water anytime. They really are the answer guys.
And I'm certain, based on my experience, they'll be very responsive to your questions. So if there is no one else who has anything to add, we are adjourned. Thank you.